Something that really changed me, it was Wing Chun on one side, so that is one of my primary style now. And the other one is Kali, is the Filipino martial art. Wing Chun still has a strong impact on me in terms of speed and fluidity, because in Wing Chun you connect the movements together and you need a lot of sensitivity. And in the close range game, it's pretty amazing because you don't think anymore. It's just like, it's just happening. That helped me when I moved to Kali, especially with the MTNs and with the short weapons part. It just fits in. They're very close to each other in certain things. They might have some differences because when you're dealing with weapon, you need some different angles. You need to move in a slightly different way to get out of the line of attack. But they have many points in common, and they help me. So for example, Kali, as well as Wing Chun, they forced me to learn to use almost equally, because it's very hard, both hands, both sides of my body. Switch from a side to the other. So in Wing Chun happens because your opponent forces you to that. In Kali happens also because you are actually handling two weapons at the same time. So you are moving left and right in the same ways. With Wing Chun, you're training with a partner, and each person will provide you a different feedback. And I'm not talking about the feedback that they do by speaking, by telling you anything. The feedback is just the way they behave with you when you are sparring, when you are doing, for example, chisao with them. Each of these people will have a different response to your movement. And that response will force you to go into something else and move into something else. And you will learn something about, first, what might be your mistakes through experiencing this with different people. Something that you cannot experience when you're doing a taolu, because there's no feedback system. Pekiti-Tirsia, what I loved about it, the weapons, so the sticks, the blades, and all these things. See, I had the same need with Wing Chun to be with someone, to have that system flowing with someone else, and that goes into Kali as well, because you do have the jibangong, you do have the basic exercises and the movements you can perform on yourself, free flow, and do whatever you want. And then you have partner drills, and then you have also sparring when you're really into it. So we also spar with live sticks with little protection gloves and a helmet. It's very painful for your bones, it leaves some like marks on you, but there is also a feedback system, and it's a way to try those techniques that you learn, to have this theoretical study with a partner and then try to transfer that in actual combat with someone. If someone is trying to offend you, at the same time you cover yourself and you strike. You deflect that strike and you strike. So the focus has to be to do both things at the same time, because this way you can break in the tempo of your opponent. The same concept is in Wing Chun, and the same concept you will see it in these self-preservation applications that we have in Kali, where you are striking while you're covering yourself. The truth is that I love them both. I cannot really say I enjoy one more than the other, because I see them both as an essential part, at least of my learning journey.